are by not what you say, but how you live.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. I'm cooking. You got to now walk in the will of God to the point where you don't have to say nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
You always got to say, I'm saved, I'm saved, I'm saved, I'm saved. There's something wrong with you.
Right.
You got to get to a place where folks say, there's something different about you.
Yes.
You are something. Why you not mad? Why everybody getting laid off around you? Everybody around you getting laid off, and when it's your turn, you still smile.
Yeah.
Oh, this is two of my brothers and my daughter and my son. Just why everybody else get fired, but when it's my turn, I smile and walk off the place because I realize when God released me, there's something greater for me. Tell your neighbor, there's something greater for me. So then I get to a place where people won't walk away and say bye-bye. Because when they leave, God said there's something greater. Oh, somebody scream out greater. Scream out greater. Oh, don't think because you lost this car, you can't get another one. Oh, God. Don't think because you lost this home, you can't get another one. Don't think because this bill is due and you don't have money for this bill, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Don't think that Peter ain't gonna catch up with Paul. Tell your neighbor, one day, I'll be out of this. With more power in my hand. How do you know that your situation dictate your come out?
Yes,
Your posture in your situation dictates your come out. If you have the wrong posture, you'll never come out as pure gold. The greatest thing about gold is that in order for it to become gold, it has to be tried in the fire.
That's true.
Oh God, the greater the fire, the more carats you have. So if you got an 8-carat ring, it went in the fire too long. Yeah, the 14-carat ring. Oh, y'all not listening to that. If it's a 14-carat ring, it'll be in the fire a little longer than the 8-carat. So how many of y'all want a huge carat? That means you got to handle yourself while you're in the heat. Because the significance of the text was when the young man was possessed by the demon, the Bible says that the demon threw him in the fire. But the demon made a mistake because it also threw him in the water. And water means life. So how can you throw me in the fire and then sprinkle me with water? That's saying I want you to die but yet live. Oh my God. You'll get it on your way home, I promise. How can I be in the fire this week, but then water's poured on me while I'm in the fire? That means I can't be consumed. Tell your neighbor, I can't be consumed. I can't be consumed. The fire might come, but the water is there to put out what you're in. That's why God calls water life.
Oh my God.
God, tell your neighbor water is life.